Hey everyone, and welcome back to Building on 16. Today is part 3 of our tiny house build. And hopefully we're gonna be able to get finished up with the roof line, the rest of the siding, the doors, and all the rest of the framing that goes on to this front porch here. So, if you're new to our channel, my wife and I, we have about 16 acres in the upstate of South Carolina. And on our property, we've done many improvements, and we're looking at right now our little campground area. And what we decided to do was convert a storage shed that we brought here into a 1-bedroom, 1-bath little tiny house. So eventually we will not have the campers here, and it'll just be a spot for the tiny house. But today, like I said, hopefully we're gonna get finished up with this part of it so we can move on to the electrical and plumbing part of this tiny house. All right, so we're rolling. We've got the shed doors off now, and we're working on framing that in to get the front door in. So the porch is sheeted, and he's actually up there getting the roof cleaned up, and we're gonna get some shingles on here just shortly. I've actually got to run by the store and pick up a couple more things to finish this project up, but right here, siding's going up, shingles going on, and the doorway going in. That's a great progress for the day. about that? We've got a back door going in. Looks great. The rest of the siding's going up over here on the side. Now that's actually taken a lot more time just because there's so much more measuring and just figuring they have to do to make sure they got the proper bracing behind it and keep that line straight. But they've done a really good job. Working on some of the last steps here to get this front door in, which as you can see, they've got it set up there. So that's about what it's gonna look like. And we've got to get the siding up on each side of it. But after that, it's going to really make this place complete once we get that. And again, they're finishing up the roofing up there with the shingles up there at the peak. So another great job by these guys. All right, everyone. Well, we finished up with day three. Day three of the crew that I hired to come out here and get as much done as they could on our shed to tiny house conversion. And the only thing that he wasn't able to complete in that time period was finishing up the front door. And so what I have to do is, and what I already did was I added the other piece of T111 on that side. I cut it out. And so now actually the door is ready. Minus putting a few more nails in, is ready to slide in that hole, and that will seal up what we have built here. So those guys did a great job. He was able to finish the roof and he did a really nice job with that. And then all the interior framing, like I mentioned, was kind of an added bonus as far as I'm concerned, because I thought that was going to be on me. So we're off to a great start on our tiny house build, and we'll probably pick this up. All right, everyone. Well, we finished up with day three of our shed to tiny house conversion here. And what I mean by that is the guys that we hired, we had a contract with them for 3 days to come out, and he was going to get as much done as he could on this building for me as he could. All right, everyone. Well, we finished up with day three of the tiny house edition. And so the crew is gone and they were able to do a great job. The only thing that they weren't able to finish is the front door right here. And I just put the one piece of T111 on the side over here, right there. And I did cut it out, and now it's ready for the door. But everything else, including the shingles for the roofing, and again, the interior framing, they were able to do. I think these guys did a great job. I would recommend them to anybody that I know. They were very clean and very professional, and obviously did a great job on this addition, which again is not traditional, so probably made it twice as hard. So now we'll be on to the electrical and plumbing part of it. We do have a few decisions to make on where things will be placed. So we're gonna work on that and then start working on those two items. Let me know in the comments below, because one thing I was thinking of was doing a kind of a recap of where we got to this point and what the cost breakdown was. So if anybody's interested in that, drop me a comment below and I can work on getting that video up if enough people are interested in having that information for where we are. Again, it's going to be slightly different because of how we did it and who we hired and where we are, but it'll give you a rough idea on what we spent to do this shed to tiny house conversion. So I really appreciate everyone watching these videos, and if you'll think about subscribing to our channel, giving us a thumbs up if you like them, and we'll see you on the next one.